Hey everyone, welcome back. We are just off the coast of Albany and Denmark, somewhere in between. Little beautiful bay known as Stuart Island. We're just rigged up, got a bit of squid and prawn in some fish oil with a sinker on the end. And we're just gonna drop it down and sort of see what fish come around. But around these parts they get anywhere from like salmon to tuna and also blue bone. But this is more of a blue bone setup with blue bone bait, so fingers crossed, and we'll chuck it down and see if we get some nibbles. But the fish finder is showing positive results, so yeah, let's go. We got a decent amount of catch. When I get back I'll show you, but it's all type of species of fish around this area. We're just dropping in the anchor, and another technique we're using was a hook, and we got a sinker on a burley cage. And we're throwing some burley out just to attract the fish. But now we're gonna pull up the anchor and we're gonna head a bit deeper where the waves are crashing, and that's where you know that there's a reef or a sandbar under. But in this case it's a reef because there's a lot of rock around. So we're hoping to get a few bigger fish out there. So we'll pull the anchor up now and we'll punch out. Another good sized wrasse. That's it for today guys. We're gonna head back and I'll show you guys how to fillet them up. We're back at the van, we're going to start filleting the fish. So first up is the wrasse we got. And we're going to do a nice cut along there, cut around, and then cut along the backbone. Alright, next bit we're going to do, we're going to cut right here, just until you hit the skin, and start cutting down towards the skin. And then that, you throw away, that's the skin and the scales, and you're left with a nice size fillet right there. A few fishing tips that I personally use. We bring in this bag every time we go in the tinny, so it's obviously just got all your extra rope or like knives, pliers, spare anchor, just a few spare bits and pieces. And also what we always have in the tinny is your GME. It's a locator beacon. And what happens is, if you ever get into trouble, an aerial flicks out, you smack a button and they pretty much send out a full search party for you. So it's a life or death situation. We have our flares that we always have. Make sure your flares are you always check the use by dates on them, so you know they're all working. And we also have these life jackets. So they're not the real bulky ones, and you pretty much pull that. It's got a CO2 canister and they blow up. They're pretty much like an adult life jacket. So yeah, those are just a few safety tips. So remember, next time you're out, always safety first.